Hey everybody, it's Rolly. If you're catching the replay, hashtag replay, I wanted to jump on really quickly just to be able to talk about what I'm super pumped about, super excited about. And of course, I was so excited I forgot to turn off my phone. So I'm like, but this is super exciting. So we have an amazing retreat it's a day retreat that is happening on August 22nd. And so this day retreat is happening in Haileybury. And so right around the corner. So it's a collaboration in terms of space. We're doing it between the Harbourfront as well as the Wellness Center. So we're going to be going between the two different places. Not all of us are not all consecutive, not all of us at the same time. So we're going to be having some mini groups. So we're going to have some mini group sessions, as well as some larger group sessions, as well as snacks and dinner. And at the Wellness Center, you're going to be able to have the option of being able to sign in and have some personalized services. So Irene Dumais is going to be offering Bowen treatment sessions, as well as reflexology and Reiki here at the center. And so you get to choose one particular thing that you're going to be able to register for, as well as Debbie. You also have the choice of being able to sign up with Debbie Burrows, and Debbie is going to have Reiki as well as a facial that you can actually choose from. We will have the sauna, so you'll have access to being able to register for that as well. There may be some other things that are coming. We're still planning and pulling it all together, but like the basics of what it is that we're doing, as well as, so we're going to be doing Sherry Miller is going to be teaching you how to be able to create your own facial cream, or facial, it's not a facial cream, it's a facial serum, so that based on your own skin type. So that's where we're going to have the smaller group sizes, as well as still doing some larger group activities. So within the larger group activities, I'm going to be offering, I'm going to be doing some chakra dance. So there's been lots of conversations about chakra dance, and some people have tried it, some people haven't. Some people are curious, some people are nervous, and so we're going to be doing that as well. And for people who don't know what chakra dance is, it's described as the sister to yoga. So it's a moving meditation, but there's like no set moves. So like there's not a specific pose or position that you have to put your body into. It's just simply closing your eyes, and your eyes are going to be, normally we're in a dimly lit room, but because we're going to be outdoors, we're going to have face masks so that you can actually cover your eyes, and so that you're just in that space, in your own space, in your own square, and not having to worry about anything else and going anywhere else. And Irene is jumping in, and Irene's saying, hello, everyone. I'm anxious to offer my services. It's going to be fun. It really is going to be fun. We're really looking forward to being able to do this. And so there's 5 of us that are going to be. So Nadine Weston. Oh, I keep doing this. I keep doing it wrong. Nadine Metzen Weston is going to be offering yoga. So she has Living Life with Ike. And so she does outdoor yoga all over the place. And so we're going to be in the Harbourfront, at the Harbourfront in Neeliskeard. So in Haileybury. So it's called the Pavilion. Harbourfront Pavilion. But when I say the pavilion, people think about the women's shelter, and it's not the women's shelter. So we're going to be at the Harbourfront retreat, and that's why we called it the Harbourfront retreat. And so if there's inclement weather, we're going to be able to close down the sides, but we're still going to be able to be outdoors and still have plenty of space. But if it's nice, then we're going to be able to open up a few extra spots so that we can actually spread out more people out on the grass and do more different things. So lots of really cool things happening during that day. So the cost is always on people's minds. So the cost is $225 plus HST. And if you pay by e-transfer or cash, then it's just the $225 plus HST. But if you choose to use a credit card, then there is an administration fee that I don't normally have on my events, but I do for this one, simply because we really want to try and minimize our costs, because there are 5 of us that are sharing the expenses. So we're trying to keep them down as minimal as possible. So that's one of the things that is definitely available. So e-transfer is preferred because then it's an easier paper trail, but cash is fine as well. So if you want to be able to register and then sign up as cash, I'm actually going to put the link description. Actually, I should grab that right now. But I'm going to put the description in here as to actually some groups I'm not going to be able to. So if you're commenting or coming in through a group, then I'm not necessarily going to be able to put it in because Facebook doesn't allow that to happen. So I have to go in to do that individually. Facebook and their craziness. Crazy. But anyway, I'm going to put it on where I can and then go back and put it into the other spots that I can't post it in. So this is the registration link. And so maybe if I can, hello, catch up. There we go. So here's the registration link. So there are only 30 spots available. So you definitely want to get them. We've already had some people that have already registered before we even have any of the details figured out. There was just some people that are like, yeah, I'm in. Send me the form. So I actually had to create the form without having everything being in. So can't post comments in some destinations. So the ones that can't, I will definitely go in and post them. But if you definitely want to be able to join in, I would strongly suggest that you sign up because the spaces are going rather quickly. We won't know until if we can add more spaces until later on. So like in probably about the week before when we actually can figure out what the news or the weather forecast is going to be. So probably about a week and a half maybe that we'll be able to, because the 2-week forecast, I should probably be able to have that. So I will definitely be able to do that and share. So, but there's going to be Debbie Burrows, Irene Dumais, Nadine Metzen-Weston, and Sherry Miller and myself, who are going to be providing our services to all of you during this weekend. So during that weekend, so it starts at 11 a.m. and it closes at 9 p.m. You're going to be well fed, and you're going to be well fed for during snacks and also dinner. So definitely something that you will want to. So you won't have to worry about that. We try and maintain some dietary restrictions. So we try and make sure that we try and keep that as best as we can. But obviously if there's like lots of things, but we're going to be outdoors. So that means that we're going to have our space and we're going to be spread out far enough. So that way there, we don't have to worry about we'll be making sure that we keep our 6-foot distance while we're outdoors, and unless of course we're gathering closer together for whatever reason, then we're going to that'll be the only time that we're doing that. And of course when you're doing the personal services with Irene or Debbie, that's going to be in a closer closer contact, but we just really want to be able to get out and have some fun. So the Harbourfront Retreat is like really like where I've actually kind of come with it is that it is on August 22nd, which is a full moon. And whether you or whether you celebrate a full moon or not, you don't have to worry. I'm not going to voodoo anything for anybody. But the purpose of it is that it's going to be nice and clear. It's going to be, so long as we don't have clouds, it's going to be all lit up and it's going to look beautiful overlooking the lake. So, but one of the things that is affected by the full moon are the waves and are the water and the animals. And so the month of August full moon is called the Sturgeon full moon. And the reason why I chose that particular theme specifically is because the spirit of the full moon is that they are super, super strong and resilient. So they can go through and they can adapt, and they have adapted over millions of years. And somebody was saying the other day that, yeah, they actually look prehistoric. So if you actually pull out a sturgeon, they actually look prehistoric because like they have survived and adapted for millions of years by going through the different challenges and coming forward with the different things that are going on. And with the craziness that we've had is the being able to have that ability of being able to connect with our own resilience. So we have been able to be resilient. We have all survived all the craziness of all the things that have actually been going on. So I just wanted to share that. I wanted to put it out there and let everybody know that this is what's happening on August 22nd. There is another retreat happening in September, but I will give you guys more details, and that's even more limited space. But it is definitely something that you do not want to miss in August, being able to connect and being outside and just having some connection with other people. So anyway, I will chat with all of you guys later and have a fabulous day. Bye for now.